Cobus Costain, head referee for All Africa Pool Association, amongst other things. And of course, a lady that we've all come to know very well, particularly in South Africa, and actually continentally as well, is our representative from United King of Pool Tables, Fulata Mpofu. Now, before we honor the top athletes, the top cuists in Africa, we must honor our refs who have worked so hard, such long hours over the last 5 days. Mr. Cobus Costain, please can I call you to the stage now so that you can hand out the awards for our referees. Please can we ask that all recipients of awards, when you arrive to collect your award, please take a moment to pause there with your award so that our photographer can capture this moment for you. First up, George Marie. David Kunene. Jacques Smith. Owen Shaw. Jacques Muller, Philip de Villiers, Marty Yodai, Perfect Chidakwa, Willie Mutinwa, and Rubinsai Chinambati. I think we need a louder round of applause for these guys.
Better make it. So guys, it's just this one more event before the teams, the players, the officials and the fans can finally go home. This is the prize giving ceremony of the 2026 All Africa Pool Championships, perhaps Cuesport Championships.
This man has worked tirelessly not only in continental and national.
Those have been the umpires. The reward is now going to Mr. Otis, who's the head of referees of the All Africa Pool Associations. Since players will have him, is now getting his flowers. Very. Very respected guy.
So it's time now to celebrate our athletes, our viewers, Mr. Chaplain, kick off the formalities with the 10 World Championship. Let's start off with the women's division.
Elzette Cohen, number 1, Joy Willenberg, number 2, and Rashida Mutesin, number 3. The first two from South Africa, the third from Uganda, respectively. Those are the medalists in the ladies 10 ball. Now the turn for the men. Bronze in the 10 ball, South Africa's JJ Fowl. There he is. Goes by the name JJ Fowl. South Africa lost out in the semi-final, then won the bronze medal match. Then there was the final, that was all South African, one of them defeating the other. Let's ignore the winner first because it's something different altogether. But the guy that came second was Kyle Akalu of South Africa. What a final it was. He lost quite bigly to a rather more renowned Hebo player. Kai Bakul, by the way, was in 2 finals. And then the new African 10 ball champion from South Africa, Jason Theron, who is as well together with Caesar Chandiga, Africa ambassador for Hebo. There he is, big boy, is Jason. I'm likely in the meantime, because of the music copyright issues, to be deleting the videos after the live stream. So you're the only ones watching it live, eh? That is Jason Theron. He's Africa's best Hebo player. He's also now Africa's best 10 ball player, together with his 2 other medalists, that is in the second position, Kyle Akalu and JJ Fowl, all medalists South African.
Now we move over to the 10 ball championships. I'm sorry, the Hebo championships in the women's division.
Now Hebo, the women's singles.
10 ball and Hebo it was a single elimination championship. So just one chance, and we had to make the most of it. 100-minute time limit race to 7, both disciplines. So it was a tough one. And that's why these players that ended up on the podium at this championship, we give them their flowers because it was indeed tough. In the women's division,
Hebo, number 3, the bronze medalist, did go to South Africa's 16-year-old shooter. I can't believe.
In her first year of playing Hebo, please put your hands together.
She is called Nicole Mason. A girl, and there she is, at the age of 16, already bronze medalist on the continental stage in ladies Hebo. And of course, the hug from the vice president of the AAPA, a lady, Doreen Wandia. That is in order.
Next up, a player who has seen these podiums countless times over the 10 to 20 years that she's been playing Cuesport. Not only has she excelled in South Africa,
in second position in ladies Hebo from South Africa, is going to be South Africa. Nicola Rosso.
In the handball division, Nicola Rosso.
The ladies are getting prizes from Dora. Of course, the only female on the upper executive.
Women's handball achieved something quite remarkable at this tournament.
And then the new Africa handball champion, who as well won the 10 balls, by the way, will be South Africa's LZ Jochen.
In the men's handball events, we had a lot of surprises, a lot of beautiful surprises, and I think a lot of you were here to witness it. Now, one of the dark horses
Now men's handball.
managed to bag bronze medal, and now
The bronze medalist.
Umbata from South Africa taking home bronze.
South Africa's Bongani Mpiwe.
Using the slogan.
Come on, you pets.
Now, there were 3 players at this tournament that managed to earn a spot in the finals of the 3 disciplines that were at this tournament. Our silver medalist in handball is one of them.
Then silver in handball will be once again Kyle Akalu of South Africa.
Now, the beautiful final which we at Kalakalo attended was one of the most exciting matches that we had at this tournament. Not only because Kalakalo was the
Then the handball champion all the way from Harare in Zimbabwe, with all the noise, will be blessing Muzaruri, the new Africa #1 in handball. Ladies and gentlemen, blessing the bulletproof train, Muzaruri. The moment that many of you have been waiting for, the coronation of the guy who I call such a blessing to Zimbabwean pool, predominantly a black ball player, but what a performance on the big table. There has been also some kind of refreshment for the sport that has been so much South African dominated. It beat the likes of Craig Bauer, also beat the likes of Kyla Akal, who are seasoned Heibo shooters internationally on at their own game. Ladies and gentlemen, the three medalists in the African Heibo Championships, that is Blessing Mazarori, Kyla Akalu, and Pio.
Now it's time to honor our black ball cubers. Now some of the players at this tournament would have played only one discipline. Some
Now
would have
black
played
ball
two, and some would have played all three.
ladies.
Now for those of us who know how difficult it is to switch brains from one discipline to the other, knowing that each discipline requires a little bit of something different.
So you can have sight of the players in the meantime.
And a lot of these players who played all three.
Now some of the players have been participating in black ball, Heibo, and tin ball, and yet some of them have been performing so well. Time to honor black ball, which is the most popular cue sport on the African continent.
These players did play a team event as well as a singles event. There's a lot more awards in store for them. So first up, we're going to honor the top performers from each country who participated in black ball. For Botswana, Razibeke Odwetse.
Most valuable player from Botswana. Most valuable player from Eswatini. From Kenya, Collins Sway, he's called CT. The Kenyans will be so noisy over this. The South African most valuable black ball player will be Harry Houdini Martin, who has been losing finalists in the singles. And then from Tanzania, the most valuable player in black ball has been Abdallah Hussein. For Zambia, it has been Victor the Buffalo Sinyinza. Very popular guy. And then finally from Zimbabwe, it has been Charles as he comes to the stage. Here they are. This is just proudly honoring the most valuable players in black ball. Those who scored the highest amount of points, winning the most amount of goals, also in relation to frames won by break and finish, also the amount of lags won in the matches. There they are, the respective countries' MVPs.
Next up, we also honor the players who accomplished the most lags won in the tournament. And in the men's division, we had a tie.
Most lags won in each decision
by both players. Top
will also be awarded, and those that award will go to Sean Mathes and Harry Martin Houdini. They won the most amount of lags in the division. Of course, it also was translated into most frames won by break and finish. Harry returns with his South African flag all is round his body.
Next up, we also honor those who achieve the most basic finishes or runouts.
Those are just most lags, I'm sorry. So time to reward the players with most apples in the competition. That is most break and finish with 8 each. It was Harry Main and Ivron, both of South Africa. They won the most frames in the competition by break and finish. Harry is sweeping away everything, guys. That is Avron. Harry wasn't even given enough chance to leave the stage. He returns immediately. He's South Africa's most valuable player in the team event. He has also got the most amount of lags as well. He has got the most amount of apples in the competition, jointly with his teammate Avron.
Next up, so next up is the team winners.
And the next award we'll go to
Earning bronze medal in the team event.
the bronze medalist in the team event, the Zambian Chipolo Polo. Two-time champions in 2022 as well as 2013, now relegated to bronze. No injury. I shout engine. If they don't, I will. Eh?
They will shout. Polo, polo.
Zambia way. There they are, bronze medalists, the mighty Chipolo Polo. Hello. Mafia Chipolomongo. Vamos Pawagone! Vamos Pawagone! Okay, now it will be the silver medal. The Taifa Pool Stars of Tanzania, they have the noise. So this is the team that finished second in the men's team black ball. They qualified in position number 3 and then played the semi-final and defeated Zimbabwe. Then qualified into the playoff to beat up against the defeated team. Among the teams that competed from positions number 1 and 2, that was Zambia. They beat Zambia, then qualified for the final against South Africa, which they lost by 13 frames to 5 this morning. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, the All Africa team silver medalists 2026 in black ball are Tanzania. It is the same position that they held last time round, that the AAPA games were held in 2023. They maintain their status as Africa 2 men's team category. They have never won the AAPA, whether singles, whether team, whether men, whether women. It still eludes them. You will never know one day. But they are a very great team. And then the winners, who doesn't know? Team South Africa.
Team South Africa.
Harry will always be the most stubborn of them all. There they are, the champions who have defended the title successfully, having won it prior in 2023. They as well won it 2019. They as well won it 2017. They as well won it 2015 and 2014. Outside South Africa, it has been Zambia twice and Uganda once. Outside of that, it has been South Africa all the way for the gold medal in the men's team black ball event. For now, congratulations, South Africa. They also dominated in terms of the number of break and finishes, that is between Harry and Aaron. They dominated in terms of the number of legs won, that was Harry and Matthews. They also dominated in terms of
Harry was also the number 1 seed in the team
victory in the team event. And Harry has been named most valuable player of the tournament overall.
Now moving on to the women's division.
Now the women's division, black ball.
Our top country performers for Botswana, Malipopo, Latvia.
The most valuable players for Botswana, she's called a playoff.
For
Eswatini, Dlamini Kobile.
For Kenya,
Kenya, of course, it was always going to be PR. She has been one of the best players in the competition.
for South Africa,
And for South Africa, it has been Nicola Razal.
for Tanzania, Rose Kaswara.
And then for Tanzania, Rose Kaswara. Those have been the most valuable players for team. And finally, for Zambia, Chanda Liganji.
And of course, for Zimbabwe,
Zimbabwe, their MVP was, as usual, Christine Sengwe. And there they are.
The player who achieved the most lags in the women's division.
The most lugs in the movement division was won by Joy Villenborg of South Africa. There she is. I remember that for Africa, Black Boy is still the red ribbon event. So it has all the honors. It is the sport, it is the discipline that most of us play anyway.
Next up, your number one seed in the women's team championship.
Then the number one seed in terms of performance in the team event has been Nicola Rozo of South Africa.
Now over to the team championship winners.
And then
Taking home
the bronze medalists in the ladies singles event were Team Botswana. There goes, they stopped me from calling them Botswanans. There go the Botswana. Botswana. And also led in terms of the administrators by Supra Morong, the guy that is donning the black. Then to crown the team that finished in second, watch out for them, they can be quite noisy. The Harambe Female Stars from Kenya. Mr. President, we need some noise. We need some noise. There they go. Led by Doreen, of course, also Vice President of the AAPA. Then Kerisha, Nyambi, Stella, Masharia, Penina, Jackie Givingi, Naomi, also the Kenya Black Ball Federation Tournament Director Martin Kihato, and of course the President of the Kenya Black Ball Federation, Ben, who by the way started out his pool trade as a competitor in Uganda, player with Clubhouse Polo Club, now even a more important personality in Kenya. Also the team patron, who is brothers with chairman of Mchana Polo Club.
This is Kenya.
And the hot favorites.
And then the champions once again, South Africa.
For Team Black Ball, Team South Africa.
They did win this event in the ladies category. South Africa in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2017, 2023. The other times in between, as long as the Ugandans have been participating, they have been winning. So it has been a very big miss. That is Team Uganda, most especially in the ladies, because they give South Africa the hardest competition. In fact, the last team that South Africa won the AAPA with Uganda participating, I think, was in 2017. It was also the last time up to present date that South Africa beat Uganda, actually. So it was a very big miss, the team from Uganda. Not with any disrespect to the South Africans, they are not at fault for Uganda's miss, but yes, congratulations, South Africa, and their most valuable player in the ladies team event, Nicola Razo. Joy on the team is very experienced, as well as Aspra, the lady whose face is now covered with very tall hair, as well as the youngest of them all, Erin, who is the immediate to your picture.
Now over to the singles championship in the women's division for black ball. Taking home a bronze medal.
Now the singles, also South African dominated, by the way.
Colin Coase from South Africa.
The bronze medal goes to Colette Gauss. That lady is seemingly dancing. I think she reached the round of last four, perhaps in Haber or something, unless I'm mistaken, maybe last 8, and then came third in black ball. There is Colette Gauss.
Now, before I introduce you to the silver medalists in black ball, remember I mentioned that there were 3 players at this tournament that managed to make the finals.
Then the singles silver medalist, also from South Africa. She participated in black ball as well as hay ball and was second in both. It was Nicola Bravo.
The women's division for the singles championship in black ball did it for black ball and hay ball. Put your hands together for your silver medalist, Nicola Bravo.
There she is. She was champion in 2017 and 19. In 2023, she has come one shot. And then now, officially, the best player in black ball on the African continent, officially from the Republic of Uganda, it is going to be Motesi Rashida.
Personally, I had the opportunity of seeing her and her sister up close in person.
She's coming from a family of sisters that could very easily be, by the way, both of them, the best black ball players on the continent in whichever order. Her sister was champion in 2022. Rashida was second. This time round, it is Rashida champion. Rukia did not participate. Very popular player among fellow players. Everybody has been craving for selfies with her. She smiles to the stage as African #1, finally.
Now we honor the men who excelled in the singles championship for black ball from Tanzania.
Men's black ball to performance from Zambia. Number 3 was Vandras, I remember.
Injini!
Now, silver medalist in the men's singles black ball. He's a player who should have probably just set up camp on the stage because he took the most, he's been taking the most medals.
In position number 2, South Africa's #1 ranked player in black ball, is officially by Black Ball South Africa, has come second in the AAPA. Harry Houdini Martin. He really loves his flag. The promise of being African champion that he made has been cut short. He came into the final with his daughter and then took her blessings. Both of them wrapped around the South African flag as she kissed Daddy good luck in the final against Matthias, but it has not come to be. Next time better, Harry in second, but a very respectable second.
You would have been wowed by the display of skill by both the finalists. There was so much drama in that match. And I had the privilege together with Peter Kiyogi, having a front row seat to that match. Now the winner, the champion, the All Africa champion.
And then the AAPA champion 2026 black ball category men's singles from South Africa is
when you need to exercise restraint,
Sean
you should go. Put your hands together for Sean Kurtwatis from South Africa.
all the way from Cape Town onto the stage, African champion Sean Matthias.
Come to Chagwa.
There they are. The three medalists. 1 Sean, 2 Harry, 3 Vandals, South Africa 1, South Africa 2, Zambia 3.
And that's our champions, our victors, our top performers in 10 ball, 8 ball, and black ball here at the 2026 All Africa Championship. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for everyone.
So that will be it for myself. It has been streaming from last Saturday up to now. We could be having a 4-man comp tomorrow between Kelvin, Caesar, Aiden, and Jerry. Winner takes all, 100,000 runs.
Good evening to the dignitaries, players, referees, officials, and spectators. It gives me great pleasure to be out here today as a tournament director and organizer. So I'd just like to say it was a lot of hard work to put this tournament together, and it makes it wonderful when you look around and see the number of countries that have attended. I have to take my hat off because in Africa, it's not that easy for us to present ourselves in other countries. So give yourself a good round of applause. And a special thanks, as the chair of the advisory council, I think it's best I take the opportunity to put Africa ahead of the world and ask you to clear your calendars for the 21st to the 27th of October. WPA in conjunction with the British Pool Federation will be hosting the 2026 Black Ball World Championships at the Thistle Hotel in Heathrow, London. You're going to keep your dates open. What we have managed to do is put up a great tournament for you guys, and it's going to be a $100,000 guaranteed prize fund. So while you're taking your time to ponder on that, I'm going to hand you over.
Well, thank you, Vincent. Guys, I hope you heard it correctly. He said $1,000 prize fund for the Black Ball World Championship, which is actually a record-breaking amount that we see. So once again, for all the people behind the scenes making that happen, let's put our hands together for the team at that point. To deliver our vote of thanks, and our closing, All Africa President Subut Lala.
Sorry. From the topmost part of the continent, I say, Masa Al-Khir. In the west of Africa, we say, Ka Ale in Yoruba. While in the Great Lakes region, we say, Jioni in German. And we cascade down to the continent, and we say, Manderu Akanaka. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I think I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the All Africa Cuesport Association Executive Committee. In his absence, in the role of Secretary and Treasurer, Mr. David Mugabe. Then in our presence today, Dr. Joseph Mwanza. To the VP that has shown that administrators can play football, is Doreen Mandela. And for our marketing and digital presence, Mr. Francis Okwekwe. In my opening address, I said, may the noise about this event, fueled by your passion, dedication, enthusiasm, and commitment, echo in all the corners of the continent. I obliviously missed that the noise will actually be coming out of this event itself. With that being said, I just want to make sure that I attended the same event as everybody in here. This is Kenya! Au! 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 It's not a stomach problem. Sardines from Zambia. Alright, the memories of this event will live with us for the rest of our lives. As we go back to default setting and tackle each day of our lives, I can only hope that we can apply all the lessons that we have learned from this week to make our lives and those around us better. My takeaways include, but not limited to this anecdote. Keep pushing. Your dreams are valid. Everybody came here with ambitions to do very well, and you have seen the potential that you possess. Don't give up. Our mandate is to develop and promote cool on the continent. It would be remiss of Papa to take all the credit, and as such, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all our country members. Morocco, Egypt, Nigeria, Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Botswana, Eswatini, South Africa, Mozambique, and Mauritius. Please, let's give all these country federations of these countries that I have just mentioned, 12 of them are here in participation, making this the biggest upper event by participation. That goes to show that we are growing, and we can't wait to assist Rwanda, Malawi, Madagascar, Ghana, Tunisia, Algeria, Lesotho, and the rest of the 54 countries to be compliant members of APA.
The more countries we can reach, the more talent we can unleash to the world. We can also attract the necessary sponsorship to help develop these talents to compete internationally. Speaking of sponsors, a massive thank you to Sunpost and to Fosad. Putting together an event of this magnitude starts with a great venue, and this is a world-class facility. A special thank you to Predator, which is an anchor sponsor for APA. Thank you, United Pool of Tables, always providing world-class tables for the game of black ball on the African continent. Joy. We have all experienced and seen what joy is doing for pool in the world, particularly Hayball. And we can say thank you to them that we played on the joy tables for the Hayball discipline in this event. Then we move to Yellen, that sponsored the 4 American 10-ball tables. What an experience to play American pool on these tables. This event has reached many parts of the world because of the streamers. For that, I'd like to give a special shout out to Francis Mkwekwe, Peter Chobel, William Soko, Sam's TV, Bravo, Craig Bauer, and ladies and gentlemen, the new sensation of pool coverage, Kerusha, the pool of Queen from Kenya. I say she's a new sensation because I have people talking about this event on TikTok because of her. Please go check her out. To the administration at the control desk, Charlie and Sasha. Even with the most powerful cars in the world, you never see the engine. Thank you so much for driving this event the way that you did. Last but not least, thanks to South African Pool Union for putting this event together on behalf of APA. Vincent, we don't celebrate a fish for swimming, but I need to personally thank you for all your efforts. You are quite an acquired taste, and many people don't understand you. All I can say is well done. To everybody here, please travel safely and take care until we meet again. From me, the first citizen of Pool on this continent, I say, Karibu, Maitabase, Salam Alaikum, thank you and goodbye.
Guys, can we ask that one representative from each country please make your way here? We have something for you. One representative from each country to the podium.